And how does somebody begin the journey on this path?
We have trainers all around the globe, right? So you can call them up and say, I would like to begin this meditation. So either that person would come to your place or you go to that person's place. Or we have ashrams and meditation centers, you can visit them. If that is also not possible, download the app called Hearts app.
Heart sap.
Yeah,
Okay.
HEARTSAPP. Heartfulness app. Okay, Heartfulness app. And follow the steps. We walk them through at least 3 times so that they understand the system well.
Okay.
3 times in the sense, half hour first day, half hour second day, half hour third day. This first, second, third day need not be in consecutive days, but if they are together, it's better.
Right.
Yeah. So there is continuity, and then afterward you begin practicing at home on your own, and now and then stay in touch with the trainer. And all these things are done by the volunteers. That means they don't charge you any money for this.
I see.
It's absolutely free.
I see.
And you might wonder, why is it made free?
Indeed.
Because my Guruji was of a firm belief that Brahma Vidya cannot be sold. Right? And if you can buy Brahma Vidya, why do you need Brahma Vidya?
Yes. Right. So this wonderful place that you have built, sir, what is the story? I mean, I just spoke to a lady who said that this was completely barren 5 or 6 years ago. And today it's lush green, beautiful. How did you make this happen, sir?
Well, I can't achieve this alone.
Yes.
I have army of, as we say, the lovers of God. That means lovers of good things in life, nature included. We all came together, worked hard towards it. There was, in the beginning, no water at all here. No water. So we used to request our satsangis that whenever you come to this place, please at least bring a gallon or 2-3 liters of water. Even if it is dirty water, bring it. And we used to ask them, adopt one tree. So you can look after it every time you come, pour water to your tree, and that's how it began.
I see.
We made sure that our water bodies were dug and deepened so monsoons would take care of it, and many trees planted little by little, and nature also cooperated very well. The first year itself, it started raining heavy. Second year, third year, people saw the rain around on these villages, which they had never seen before.
I see.
And now, because of these trees and water bodies all around, the climate also has changed. It is 4 to 5 degrees lower than the rest of the surrounding.
I see. Right. It's a beautiful place to come and meditate. Yes. Very peaceful. And there's this enormous meditation hall that has been built. It's more of a stadium actually.
Yes.
So how many people can it accommodate, sir?
Well, we can meditate at least 80,000 to a lakh individuals comfortably.
I see.
If you can squeeze, can accommodate even more.
I see.
But then I recommend no more than 80,000.
I see.
And 40 can stay comfortably. Means overnight they can stay as many nights as they like, up to 40,000.
I see.
So when we have bigger gatherings, like people in few lakhs, I cut them into batches. Each batch will last for 3 days. Like if you wanted to attend such celebrations or gatherings, satsangs, I would recommend that you stay here for 3 nights.
Okay.
Then we'll have break for 2 days, and then another batch would come, and then break for 2-3 days, and then another batch would come like that. So that people can move around in comfort.
Right, sir. Let me ask a deep question. What's the purpose of life, sir? We're all working, moving towards various goals. What's the purpose of it all? What's behind this?
I think everyone has a different answer. Doing our best in whichever field we are in. That's one primary goal. Absolute goal would be let me put it differently. Yet, do you have children?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want your child to become like you or become better than you?
Better.
Is God better than you or you better than God?
There's no question of it, sir. God is the best.
So he would want his creation to be better than what he had created.
Yes.
So the Atman we call, which is his creation, let's see if it came down from the source with X potency.
Yes.
And this X returns back as X or X divided by 2. Would God be happy?
Yes.
He will not be happy
Yes.
because you have returned back with less potency.
Yes.
Like you give him some amount of money to your child, $1 million, and he retains $1 million for 50 years. After 50 years, Dad, I'm giving you 1 million back. You would say, foolish fellow, you should have invested it and made it at least 100 times more.
Yes.
So God has given us some potency and say, go forth and multiply. This is a traditional statement in Judaism and in Christianity, go forth and multiply.
Yes.
That doesn't mean multiply as a race. Multiply means increase your potency
Right.
and come back to me. So that is the purpose. Unfortunately, even Hinduism has misunderstood the whole concept.
Okay.
That your soul is pure. We agree with that. Soul, since it's absolutely pure, need not be we need not add anything to it. If you don't add anything to it, how will you ever increase its potency? If you cannot change anything in it, you see, Shastras talk about that soul is immutable, cannot be changed.
Right.
If it cannot be changed, then how did it degrade itself to the present level? If it can be degraded by the same statement, we can say it can be more, it can be made more potent.
Yes.
So with that argument, I say that we all have to make our own soul highly potent. The difference between my soul and soul of Lord Krishna, for example, of Swami Vivekananda or Paramhansa or Lord Jesus or Prophet Sahib or Mahavira or Buddha, I cannot say I am same as them. I have to reach those heights.
Yes.
Right? So if they became more potent, I also have the opportunity, the possibility of attaining higher and higher levels of consciousness. So, to put it differently, answering your question, I would quote Swami Vivekananda and say, the purpose of human life is very simple, he says. It is to broaden the narrow bandwidth of consciousness.
Okay.
He says we have some level of consciousness.
Yes.
It is what we have, it is like a thin film of water, which is sandwiched between two giant oceans. One is superconsciousness, one is subconsciousness, and in between we have this available awareness of consciousness. Through meditation, we can soar higher into states of superconsciousness. And through a practice what we offer in Sahaj Marg in heartfulness way, we call cleaning, means digging and removing the dirt.
Okay.
It deepens you. So it helps you dive deeper in your subconsciousness by removing unnecessary layers of ignorance that we have accumulated over lives. So when we soar higher in superconscious and dive deeper in subconscious, automatically this narrow band that we had widens, becomes
Indeed.
broadband. And the children can understand from ordinary to what we call digital, to from 1G to 2G to 5G, and who knows what next.
Yes. So you mentioned consciousness. Consciousness is a huge mystery in science. We can't even define the term consciousness.
I'll help you with that.
So, what is consciousness, sir?
To me, simply put, consciousness is degree of awareness. But that means degree of unawareness also.
Also, yes.
What is the difference? It has consciousness also as per Hinduism.
Or what to come to that?
I see. Trees have some level of consciousness. Animals have some level of consciousness. We all human beings have some level of consciousness. And we just talked about all those big guys, gang of saints, Ramakrishna, Paramahansa, Buddha, all these guys. They also have level of consciousness.
Yes.
Daaji Maharaj has his own level of consciousness. It's a huge spectrum of awareness and unawareness. Cannot respond. Highly evolved saint will not respond. There is no need to. That's why they are still. And God is the ultimate one. Absolute stillness. Murders may happen, he won't react. This cannot react.
This cannot react. He
Will not react.
chooses not to react.
Chooses not.